Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast back again. Nice to see you all.
Today, I'll be walking you through IKEA's newest arrivals.
There are so many adorable items this time. And honestly,
I ended up doing some impulse shopping myself. I'll also be sharing some items from the limited autumn collection.
So be sure to stick around till the end.
Let's start with the decorative items. There's some really beautiful art this time. I had been looking forward to seeing these in person, and they turned out great. I was worried the frames might look a bit cheap, but they actually have a nice matte texture and don't have that glossy, plasticky look.
There are 3 designs available, and they are all beautiful.
I almost bought the gray one with the bird motif. It was just so charming.
But luckily,
the weight of the frame helped me resist the impulse. This frame set is very tasteful too. It comes with 8 frames in different sizes, and the posters are included too. It's perfect if you want to do a full wall decoration all at once. There are also some new panels. I saw this one online and was curious. It looked like embroidery in the photo, but it turned out to be a print. It would have been amazing if it were embroidered, right? Still, it might look nice in a transparent frame, but just a heads up if you were expecting stitching. IKEA also released some of their usual frames with new artwork already inside. One common concern is that IKEA art tends to be globally available, so your wall might end up looking like everyone else's. But with these seasonal pieces that rotate in and out, it probably won't be much of an issue. This whole decor section had a fresh, playful vibe and looked really stylish. Next, let's look at a styled room setup that featured these new products in a lovely way. The top of the Billy bookcase in the back was decorated with greens, which added a nice touch. That wall shelf, it's so cute. I'd love to use it to display stylish little items. Did you notice the sheep in the left frame?
so adorable, right?
It's actually a piece of cut fabric. Same with the curtain fabric framed on the right side. Framing fabric like that is such a clever idea. On the left side, we've got another Billy bookcase, this time with glass doors. One of the great things about Billy is that you can choose different door styles. This round stool is a classic IKEA item, and it now comes in a new blue color. It's really nice. That green cactus-shaped object, it's actually a watering can. Such a clever design. Now let's move on to the kitchen section. There's a new picnic dinnerware set. It includes plates and cups, and they all nest compactly for easy storage. What's more, it also comes with cutlery. Even this little drawstring pouch is part of the set. It felt very lightweight and practical. The colors aren't loud or overly bright, they're muted and stylish. It all just feels more thought out. Each set includes 4 plates, 4 cups, and 4 sets of cutlery. I also found some tea bags I'd never seen before. IKEA's tea packaging is always so stylish. This one is a green tea, and on the tag, it said you can even add milk to it.
Green tea with milk?
That was new to me. Has anyone tried it before? Earlier in the video, you might have caught a glimpse of the GLADELIG series mugs. There are several new colors this season, including one with a really earthy, rich pattern. The gradient inside is also beautifully done. This is a new color option for IKEA's popular baby feeding set. It's technically still green, just a bit deeper than the previous version. And if I remember right, it's slightly more expensive than the lighter green one. Now, let's talk about a new furniture series. This side table is part of it, and the design is super chic and modern. The slim legs? I love that detail. The tips of the legs and the drawer handle are gold, and inside the drawer is a deep blue. It's so well designed. But it's not just pretty, it's functional too. There's a hole in the back so you can thread cables through. Perfect for charging your phone or tablet. I think it would be great as a bedside table. The series actually includes more than just this table. There are different types of chests as well. You can mix and match them as a coordinated set. All of them have the same blue interior in the drawers, which is such a nice touch. And of course, the drawers slide smoothly thanks to built-in rails. Each piece is fairly large too. This side table, for example, is noticeably bigger than most others. There's also a huge wardrobe in the series. It has an asymmetrical design with a door on one side and drawers on the other. Even though it's pretty big, the slim legs make it look really light and airy. And yes, this one also has a hole in the back for cable management, so it's easy to add lighting inside if you want. Now let's take a look at the limited collection. There are lots of new products this season, but the limited items tend to sell out fast, so I wanted to show you those first. This is from the MÄVINN collection, and everything in it is handmade. This box, for example, feels really sturdy. The folded over design at the top is such a nice detail. I think it could even work as a planter cover. It stands up on its own, which is great. Over in the basket section, I found another lovely piece from the same collection. This one is incredibly lightweight, but it still seemed solid and well made. It has a shallow hexagonal shape, perfect for holding small things in your living room, like tissues or remote controls. Its straight line design would also work well in a Japanese-style room. It's made from palm leaves, so it has that natural warmth you get from handmade items. Now, jumping over to lighting for a moment, there's also a pendant shade in the same MÄVINN collection. It's a bit small in size, but I think that makes it even more charming. It's also hand-woven from natural materials, giving it a cozy and organic look. This would be adorable in a child's room. The uneven weave gives it such a unique character. The bulb is fully exposed, so I recommend using a decorative one. They used an Edison-style bulb here, and it looks really nice paired with the shade. The cord set is sold separately. They used a black one in the display, but I think it would also look great with a white or beige cord. One more item from the MÄVINN collection, a hanging planter holder. It's kind of like macrame with a string holder that supports the pot. It's a little hard to see in the video, but the one with pink and orange accents is part of the limited collection. The top part is also colored, which makes it really cute. Planters often sit quite low, but when you hang them up high like this, they catch the eye at a nicer level and instantly add a stylish touch to the space. Now let me show you one of my favorite wall storage items from IKEA, SKODIS. It's a pegboard style panel, and it just came out in 2 new colors, pink and beige. This display is so playful, right? It's a little hard to see on camera, but even the one in the center is beige. The desk lamp on display was tilted at a weird angle, so I fixed it a bit while filming. SKODIS is designed to be mounted on the wall, but you can also clamp it onto a desk using an attachment, which is sold separately. And this mirror, it looks so adorable mounted on the board. I wasn't planning to buy the mirror, but seeing it in person totally sold me. Here's what the back looks like. This is how it's attached. Right now, I'm using this SKODIS board in my kids' room, kind of like a little vanity setup. I've clamped it onto a NISSAFORS cart, but to be honest, it's a bit of a forced solution. I wouldn't really recommend it. I had wanted to attach it to the wall, but that spot happens to be where the sliding door opens, so I couldn't mount it there. That's why I attached it to the side of the cart instead. I did a bit of rearranging to make space for the mirror. Here's how it turned out. I wasn't sure how IKEA had installed the mirror in their display, so I just used one of the SKODIS hooks. And, well, kind of forced it to fit. This is what it looks like. There are all kinds of hooks and accessories sold for SKODIS, and this hook is one of them. It's not the perfect fit, but I managed to hang the mirror in a way that stays straight, without tilting, so I'd say that's good enough. I also added IKEA's well-known digital clock. I found an interesting spot to put it. I used just the lid part of one of the storage boxes that are sold as SKODIS attachments and turned it into a mini shelf. One note: the clock needs to be plugged in at all times, so keep that in mind if you're getting one. This purple clip you see here, it's no longer available. The color lineup changes with the seasons. Right now, you can find pink shelves, green baskets, and orange hooks. These are probably limited time items too, so if you see a color you like, grab it while you can. Now, here's a quick look at the SKODIS display at IKEA Shibuya. Isn't it wild how many panels they used? Oh, and that desk lamp is angled weird again. Anyway, you can see a variety of shelves, hooks, and attachments on display. And that clock. It looks like they attached it directly to the panel somehow. I wonder how they did that. I decided to try something new myself. I used 2 SKODIS hooks to hang the clock by the holes in the back, or if you're not mounting the SKODIS on the wall, using screws is a good option too. I'm also using a panel by my desk at home. Inspired by IKEA's setup, I decided to hang my headphones on it as well. What I love about SKODIS is how easy it is to customize and rearrange things. Now, did you notice the light green cart on the right side of the screen? That's the new color for the NISSAFORS utility cart. There's also a matching storage box in a similar shade. Inside the cart, I found IKEA's off-test dishware. That's also in light green. Green might seem like a tricky color to work with, but if you stick to greens in a similar range, it can actually look really cute. In another setup, the same cart was used for decoration. They put a green cutlery tray in the middle tier. Green might seem like a tricky color to work with, but if you stick to greens in a similar range, a surprisingly nice combo. At first I thought, where would I even use a green tray? I assumed it would be hidden away in a drawer, but seeing it displayed like this gave me new inspiration. And IKEA has launched the HÖSTAGILLE collection. It's already autumn over there. So early. In Japan, it just launched today, so I'll go into more detail in next week's video. That said, there's this serving stand in the collection that I think is going to be really popular. If you like it, I'd suggest buying it right away because I have a feeling it'll sell out fast. Last year, the HÖSTAGILLE plates were absolutely adorable, and they sold out so fast. It turned into a bit of a scramble. So definitely check the website if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. Next time, I'll show you how I styled my space using the limited collection. See you again in the next video.